Blood circles through the heart, which pumps it to the lungs where it picks up oxygen. This is the pulmonary circulation. The heart then pumps the oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body, and this is the systemic circulation. And now this morning we are going to discuss, or we are going to trace the path of blood from the heart to the lungs, and that is what we call the pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation brings blood into contact with the alveoli in the lungs for gas exchange. This is the only place in the body where arteries carry oxygen poor blood and veins carry the oxygen-rich blood. So guys, let's watch this video. Let's proceed to the next question. How does the blood travel to the heart? So now let's discuss about the pulmonary circulation. So guys, please watch this. So hello guys, let's now answer the question, how does the blood flow through the heart? The heart and the left side of the heart work together. The pattern described repeated over and over, causing the blood to flow continuously to the heart, lungs, and body. So the blood enters into the heart through the two large veins, the inferior, this one, the inferior, and the superior vena cava, emptying the oxygen-poor blood from the body into the right atrium. So this is the right atrium of the heart. As the atrium contracts, the blood flows from your right atrium going to the right ventricle through the open tricuspid valve. So this is the open tricuspid valve. When the ventricle is full, the tricuspid valve shuts. So this prevents the blood from flowing backward from the right ventricle into the right atrium. When the ventricle is full, the tricuspid valve shuts. So this prevents blood from flowing backward into the atria while the ventricle contracts. As the ventricle contracts, the blood leaves the heart to the pulmonic valve into the pulmonary artery and to the lungs where it is oxygenated. So as it passes by, it goes to the pulmonic valve, going to the pulmonary artery, and going to the lungs. Then we will proceed to the left side of the heart. So the pulmonary vein empties the oxygen-rich blood from the lungs into the left atrium. So this is the left atrium of the heart. As the atrium contracts, the blood flows from your left atrium into the left ventricle. So this one is the left ventricle of the heart. This is done through the open mitral valve. So this is the open mitral valve. When the ventricle is full, the mitral valve shuts. This prevents blood from flowing backward into the atrium while the ventricle contracts. As the ventricle contracts, the blood leaves the heart to the aortic valve. So this is the aortic valve. This is the aortic valve going into the aorta, one of the largest arteries in the body. As the ventricle contracts, the blood leaves the heart of the aortic valve into the aorta, this one, going out to the body. So now, how does the blood flow through your lungs? Once the blood travels through the pulmonic valve, it enters into your lungs. So this is our lungs. This one, look at this one. This is our lungs. This is called the pulmonary circulation. From your pulmonary valve. Now, let's answer the next question. So how does the blood flow through your lungs? Once the blood travels to the pulmonic valve, so this is the pulmonic valve. So the blood from the right ventricle, it passes to the pulmonic valve and going to the pulmonary circulation. From your pulmonic valve, the blood travels to the pulmonary artery to the tiny capillaries of the lungs. Here the oxygen travels from the tiny air sacs in the lungs through the walls of the capillaries into the blood. At the same time, the carbon dioxide, a waste product of metabolism, passes from the blood into the air sacs. Carbon dioxide. So that ends our discussion for pulmonary circulation. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hi, we're back. So thank you for watching, or thank you for listening to our short discussion on pulmonary circulation. Stay tuned for more videos. This is Jaylene and have a nice day. Bye bye.